The mountains were not made in a day. They exist like stretch marks torn into the frame of a body with more determination than skin. They are the product of an ever-active planet. The foundation below shifting underfoot, piling over top one another, constantly rewriting what was with the fields and peaks of a new day. Just like the earth. Just like the ever-changing up and down of the very ground on which we stand, I know you don't reach your highest heights without experiencing a few shocks to your footing. Like it or not, there will be knocks to your bedrock. I know this because my mum used to feed us Rice Krispies. I was a dry child. For a few hours every day, cream crackers, malted milks, and cornflakes made hostage of all the moisture in my mouth, and I loved it. I loved the feeling of an occupied gum line. I loved crumbs. I loved working the crunch into a fine powder, and I loved Rice Krispies. One night, my mother gave me a bowl for dinner, but Rice Krispies were for breakfast. It wasn't breakfast. Why is she giving me Rice Krispies when it's not breakfast? I didn't care. After expecting the usual oven chips and corn, a breakfast cereal felt like a guilty holiday to a place where horrific green obscenities like broccoli and peas had no present. I wonder what she ate that day. It's scary. The things you don't know when you're a kid. I think about all the words I never knew the definition of. Like, my mum likes to remind me that one time when we were driving to school, I asked her if testicles had anything to do with glasses, because I thought that words that sounded similar must mean similar things, and because testicles sounded like spectacles, and, needless to say, 6-year-old me was a genius. Years down the line, my mum taught me the definition of a mortgage. She said that on the bad days, Rice Krispies were what we had. With an absent dad and a bank who doesn't have the time of day for a single mother of 4, she did what she could. And when what she could was just enough to keep a roof over our heads in a place where capitalism will try to starve you before they evict you, we ate Rice Krispies. I don't like Rice Krispies as much anymore. Not due to any bittersweet memories. I think I just graduated from being a dry child. I ate my fill and now I'm busy with shit like sushi and cookie dough. Sweeter things. Things that I can tell my mum about. She's done some graduating herself. Doesn't have to worry whether bills will be paid. She lives modestly, but she's happy. She sleeps easy knowing that while peace doesn't come without sacrifice, it's always worth the effort. Things will try to bury you early, so be like the seed. Paint your future a bright green and awash with leaves. No matter how tall you grow, there will be dead branches at the base of your tree. Through labor and abuses, there's things ahead to see. The struggle doesn't end, but it does get less bumpy. Say it with me. We ate our Rice Krispies if only to breathe more freely.